Well, well, well. You fucking ignorant liberal Democrat motherfuckers. You go fucking ape shit over the damnedest things. And y'all are really good about just nitpicking shit and then building upon it. You know, first it was a damn soundtrack from a fucking movie of a kid crying, and everybody swear to God it was a recording of an actual mother being taken away by ice. Well, that fell apart and died off. Now we're talking about fucking bodies washing up on the shore, and they got shackles on them, and we just happen to put shackles on illegal immigrants when we send them out of the country. And so now you're working up this fucking deal that we're kicking people out of the back end of a cargo plane when this shit's happening in the Mediterranean, and it's because these damn sleazy little boat captains over there are taking money to try to sneak immigrants in from North Africa into Europe, and then once they get their damn money, they get out to the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, they're kicking their asses out into the water. Yeah, look it up. It's the fucking truth. But no, we're going to build that motherfucker up that we're kicking people out of the back end of a cargo plane. You dumbasses. And now let's talk about Alligator Alcatraz. Hell to the fucking yeah. Now you all are just jumping up and down. Concentration camp. It's a fucking concentration camp. Well, you know, the only reference to like a concentration camp just happened to be during World War II Nazis. And I guarantee you, because I've seen the videos of the inside of this place. This fucking place is just top notch. And yeah. And it's got air conditioning. I've seen the air conditioning units they were putting that thing. And matter of fact, today they were talking about being like 68 degrees in that fucking tent. You know, and they got a medical facility on site if they need medical. They got it fixed up so they can go through due fucking process with immigration judges down there. Yeah, y'all screaming due process, due process. Well, they're set up to do that so they can be processed through before they're deported out of the fucking country. But no, y'all fucking jump up and down and go, yeah. So, yeah, you know, they didn't go through the EPA studies to build this thing. It was an existing fucking facility. They just added more to it. It was already there. It'd been used for years. And so y'all bitching and crying that, well, we're not treating them humanely. They're going to get 3 squares a day. They got a nice cot to lay on. They got medical attention if they need it. They'll have access to lawyer representation if they want it. They got the immigration judges down there to do due process. And then their asses are going to be out. And everybody's talking about, well, it's inhumane about the fucking alligators. Well, matter of fact, that's just what happens to be down there is alligators. And this place is built down there, and grounded is the Everglades, and there are fucking alligators and big-ass snakes, too. You know, so it just happens to be that way. So, yeah, if you want to take across, and it's got a fucking fence all the way around it, and if they want to take off and climb the fence and take their ass in through the damn Everglades, let them have at it. Let them fucking have at it. You know, we wouldn't even be discussing this shit. We wouldn't even be discussing this at all if Joe Biden had done his job and kept the fucking border closed. We wouldn't even be talking about this right now. If he had the border crossings and during his administration that Trump's got right now, which is like down by 99.9%, we wouldn't be having this discussion. Wouldn't have this conversation. And then I get to hear these people bitching about, well, they're torturing these people. You know, they've been here for 10, 15, 20 years, and they got families and all that. Well, if they were married to an American citizen, they could have applied for a damn green card, done the paperwork, done the work, done the legwork. That's how that fucking works. If you're married to a U.S. citizen, you can apply for a fucking green card. And why didn't they do it? Why didn't they do it? So, you liberal motherfuckers out there, quit crying. And quit adding shit on. Quit taking little stories and try to build it up just to stir shit up. Just to stir it up. So we can get everybody out marching in the fucking streets and burning shit down and robbing and stealing out of the damn stores and breaking windows, you know, while doing peaceful protests. We're going to get a fucking 60-inch Sony. And then, because we're peaceful. Just because somebody started something and built it up. So quit your fucking lying. Just quit your fucking lying. You know, and then talk about concentration camp. Have you ever seen photographs of Auschwitz? Now that was a fucking concentration camp. Yeah. And like somebody said, when the Jews were put in there, they wasn't in Germany illegally. They was put in there because they didn't like the Jews. So shut the fuck up. Alligator Alcatraz. And I hear they got merch. I got to find out how I can get me some Alligator Alcatraz merch. I want a fucking alligator hat.